Puedes hacer conmigo lo que quieras. Greta, para. No te gusto.
It's an open book for Greta's friends, especially Alma, that she is a lesbian. The two girls trying to build a relationship before, but it always ends up feeling that they are better off as close friends.
¡Lesbiana loca, ayuda!
Greta knows that she is actually attracted to women, particularly those who are older than her. As Alma tries to figure out the suspect of sexual harassment in their school, Greta has no doubt in believing in her friend despite people thinking Alma is out of her mind. While in a grocery store, she then notices a lady who is visibly older than her. She is instantly drawn to her, then while staring, the lady noticed Greta. She acted like she didn't saw her, but eventually that woman went on to talk to Greta.
Pues entonces su mejor es esta. Un producto 100% artificial.
It was like an awkward situation, especially for Greta, as it can be visibly seen that she feels attracted to the older woman. After a few days, hoping she can see that woman, Greta went to the store again and waited for her. She acted as if she is choosing something to buy. As she looked into the door, she got upset, not seeing the woman again, so she decided to just leave. But that disappointment turned into another sweet interaction between Greta and that woman whom later introduced herself as Mercedes. She was actually outside the store and so Greta greeted her.
Hola. Me llamo Mercedes. Greta.
Greta is supposed to be on her way to see her friends, but Mercedes offered her a ride. While inside the car, Greta noticed Mercedes must be using a medication that's illegal, so she reveals she knows someone who can give her and offers she can bring it to her every time she needs it. That person who sells that illegal medicine is actually Greta's brother. Then it's the start of their frequent meetups, and Mercedes thanks Greta for giving her the medicine despite of it being illegal, so they need to be discreet whenever they meet. And so Mercedes offered that next time they can meet at her house instead.
El próximo día, si quieres, podemos quedar en mi casa. ¿Tu casa vale? Mejor un sitio más privado, que aquí estamos un poco expuestas. Sí.
Then Greta did went to her house and that's when they started to get to know each other more. Mercedes asked Greta if she does have a boyfriend. As they continue their conversation, Greta has been imagining that Mercedes is touching her. Her attraction to Mercedes is getting deeper and all she wants is to kiss her. And once Greta realized she was just daydreaming, she now tells Mercedes she has to leave but will see her again next week. Greta's brother asks her if she is getting something without his knowledge, since he noticed that the medicine he's been preparing is missing. As expected, Greta didn't say anything about Mercedes and that she is giving her those illegal medications. She meets up with her again and this time around they are more comfortable with each other, even asking Mercedes what's her first time like. Mercedes starts to ask questions as well about Greta's family or where she really actually got those illegal medications. Unfortunately, Greta's brother caught her and told her to stop, but Greta is so stubborn and still wants to meet Mercedes, but she has to bring those medications to her. And so she asked her friend Alma if she knows where to get those illegal medicines, since her brother already caught her. Greta and Mercedes shared a drink that night and thought of putting a nail polish on Mercedes and then made them more comfortable with each other. But Greta got an information that Mercedes is actually a cop and she must be investigating Greta and her brother. She felt betrayed since she is falling for Mercedes, but there's a possibility that what Mercedes is showing to her is just to set her up. She has no choice but to tell her brother everything about Mercedes. As her brother knew about this, they immediately hide all evidence. Greta didn't return any text from Mercedes but keeps on asking her when she can meet her again. Alma warns Greta not to see Mercedes again since it might create a bigger problem. Then Greta had an idea and talked to her brother again. She said she will meet Mercedes again and just tell her it will be the last time she will give those illegal medicines and she will stop seeing her. And so Greta went to see Mercedes again, but this time around she can no longer control her emotions. The two women shared a kiss, but Mercedes stopped Greta. She eventually told her that she does like Greta and that she has been diagnosed with cancer, that's why she needs those medications. At that moment, she saw Greta at the store. She knows there's something special on her. And so Greta confronts Mercedes if she is actually investigating her about those illegal medicines, since she is a cop. Mercedes felt surprised how come Greta knew about it, and she said that Greta must have misunderstood her. Yes, she is a cop but in a different department, and that's when Mercedes knew that Greta is just 17 and promised her that there will be no problem and that her brother will be safe. Greta haven't seen Mercedes for quite some time now, but she can't get off her mind thinking about her. And so she decides to visit Mercedes again, and even told her that she doesn't want to stop seeing her and that she won't try to kiss her anymore, and that they can be friends, and besides, she will be 18 soon. Mercedes said that it might be difficult since she is like 20 years older than Greta, but they decided to still see each other sometimes and be friends.
Pero esperar a qué, Greta. Tengo 20 años más que tú.
No, porque tampoco voy a hacer aquí el gilipollas, ¿sabes?
Fortunately, Mercedes is actually the police officer who is assigned on Alma's case. She then asks questions about what happened and who sexually harassed her. And so Alma tells Greta she is thankful for Mercedes was the one who handles her case and that she is so kind to help her.
Bueno, al menos tu amiga la guardia ha sido una tía maja y no me ha montado un pollo por hacer una cuenta falsa.
As Alma is so confident on telling everyone who is the suspect, she calls everyone for support. Greta and Nata is there standing and hold hands with Alma. Then Mercedes came and got the suspect. She then looked at Greta and they both shared a sweet smile.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.